Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Tonight we are going over the first episode of Power Book 2 Ghosts, season 4, episode number 1, called I Don't Die Easy or something, right?
I don't know.
I'll be forgetting.
I don't
but
pay
no,
attention
normally
to the title of the shows. I just watch them.
Well, whatever. Hopefully you guys can hear him because he's not on the side of the mic. He's, on the opposite side. But anyway, y'all, so since I didn't get a chance to go over the episode, I'm going over it tonight as much as I can. But we're also doing our scratching my head moments, favorite moments, least favorite moments, and all that good stuff, okay? So for you who are new to my channel, thank you for joining. I'm Miss K, okay? And this is my son. He doesn't normally do Power with me. I mean, he doesn't normally do recaps with me, but he does
Unless
watch
it's Power.
Right, he does watch Power. So anytime Power is on, he's gonna make.
I can do a little BMF here and there, but that's it. I ain't doing nothing else.
But you haven't done BMF.
I do some Force too.
And I've been asking you, and you haven't done BMF.
Oh, cause it was kind of whack. Like it wasn't really like much to talk about. But, yo,
you have to talk louder. Is he low, guys?
Nah, they can hear me. Yo, put y'all bees up. Put y'all bees up for Braden.
Oh my gosh.
You love Braden out here, y'all.
You love Braden?
Yeah. Braden. Okay. I'm about to get Braden tatted.
You're an idiot. JT said it was okay, but I was shaking my head on some stuff. Yeah, me too. RD said too low. Am I low, RD? Let me know if I'm low, because that's the most important part. And is it me low or is it him low? Because we need to know. Okay, DeMarcus, he's a villain lover. You have to excuse him. He's a villain lover. All right.
Get him out of here.
No, we don't do that. DeMarcus, no, we don't do that.
No, we'll get.
Oh, you talking about King? Oh, yeah. She said it's you. You're low, so you have to be on over here. Sorry, it's so sorry, honey. All right, y'all. So for me, I want to say that this episode was good. I mean, I was just watching it again, and I don't really feel like it was something like, oh my gosh, I'm so intrigued. I'm so in like, it was just, I was very annoyed by a few things. Like somebody, hold on, like someone like, what's his name? Drew. I was very irked with Drew. I was a Drew fan, okay? Now I'm not, okay? Like, I'm ready for Drew to go. He can go, he can die. I'm totally fine with that. What about you?
Y'all gotta really understand cause there's 2 parts to the season. So the first episode, somebody said 7.5. I think that's very low. That's such a low ball for a first episode. That first episode,
it's not.
Listen, just give me the floor. I gave you the floor.
No, you don't. You've been cutting me off every time.
Floor. It's no cutting me off right now.
Every time I talk, you've been cutting me off.
I'm gonna try again, and if you cut me off, I'm gonna leave.
I don't care.
You don't care. Anyway, so I give it about a 9. It was a lot of suspense in the first episode. First episode is suspenseful. Like they off rip, it just started off like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's generation. What's your generation again? Generation Z?
I don't know.
I forgot. But he's one of those. So that's what they want. It's microwave. They don't want to wait on nothing. So
how Tariq find Anya so fast? He had the drop on her from the season before that.
Yeah, he said that in the episode that he had his eyes on her already. That he wasn't, when they went to the to the storage place, he was telling Braden that he wasn't lying about having his his eyes on her or having eyes on her. Yeah, Generation Z. That's what it is. So go ahead, finish telling me.
I don't know where I was at anymore.
You reading the comments.
Episode. We were talking about the episode.
I know we were talking about the episode, but you reading the comments, so you stopped yourself. You were saying
no one was no significance died.
No one of no significance died in episode 1.
That's not true.
Not
true. The kid that died, it was very significant. If you've seen how freaking Michael Ealy, I don't know his name yet.
Detective Carter.
That is very significant. That his death is playing a role in how he's gonna be so
In the
important
show.
in the show.
Exactly.
That's the most significant death probably of them all right now, because it's the season finale.
Series finale.
Series.
Yeah, his death, that we weren't expecting that for him to die in this episode, but we see once we got to the last scene and we were introduced to Detective Carter, that's how we knew why Junior's death was important, because that was the segue into introducing the character. But whatever.
Tariq and Braden taking out experienced gunmen is a stretch. You should. Okay, maybe it is. Somebody, my mom said
What's
that
up,
too.
Dexter?
My mom said that too. She was hating on my son.
I'm not hating on him. Look.
It's my man's. It's my guy.
Anyway, we got to get my girl up in here. You ready? My girl, pretty girl, love the track. Hey, girl, you looking cute. Say hi.
How y'all doing?
Girl. Hey, Miss Pretty.
How you doing? You so silly.
Oh my gosh. Can you, does it look like, let me look on my I'm gonna look on YouTube to see if you can tell that it says the apex predator, because sometimes it could be flipped around.
Oh, okay.
So let me just double check, because that would be terrible, child. That would be terrible. So how did you feel about the episode? Because, you know, we have Generation Z over here. Yeah, who feels like it was just great, you know, starting out and stuff.
It got
like
nothing
that.
to do with the generation that I'm in.
You know, y'all are
TV.
the microwave generation. You don't like the slow. You're not a slow cooker. That's all. It's okay.
That show, the first episode was slow cooked.
All right, girl. Okay.
It was entertaining, I would say.
Can you hear her?
It was giving movie a little bit. I was like, okay, is this Bad Boys 5 I'm watching? Like, what's going on here? Like,
yeah.
It was definitely a lot thrown at us. I was entertained. I was glued in. But overall, it was a pretty good episode. Not saying it was perfect, because I have some gripes.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good, especially off the heels of, you know, the lesser of the content that we used to.
Right.
But they brought it.
Yeah, it was good enough. It was definitely good enough.
Yeah.
What's up, Lions Den? Haven't seen you in the long time. And Monica M is up in here. I didn't get to say hi to everybody. Damian Robinson. Excuse me. There was something that. Oh, what you think about this? Tariq is a strategical snitch.
Snitch. I mean, he's not really snitching.
Just one snitch.
Yeah.
I ain't hungry. I'm just hungry.
A little hungry, that's it. You know? And I ate a little bit. That was
yeah.
That was snack. All right, now. Oh, Dan the Man said the shade to the shy is real. That's not what she's talking about.
Oh no, I don't watch the shy anymore.
Yeah, I don't watch that either.
So, all right. So we are going to get into our. What do you want to do first, pretty girl? Your least favorite or favorite moment or scratching my head? I'm gonna let you pick this time, baby.
I kind of heard y'all talking about part of my scratching my head. Well, I had a couple, but. This whole I call him Nightmare on Light Skin Street, Michael Ealy.
Oh.
What's going on there? Like,
yeah, he acting all scurry and stuff.
Yeah, he don't look very threatening.
No,
he making faces like he's like the top villain or top superhero, whatever you want to call it. That's not very threatening to me. Yeah, look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, he's like, yeah, I got this. I'm gonna take him down myself. Get up out of here.
He's determined. How Paz know him?
Child, you know, Paz, she around the way girl, so the possibilities are endless. I know he's going to get on my nerves. And of course, we're pro Tariq for the most part. So of course, we're not going to root for him. But the sad thing is he is at a point where he has nothing to lose. I feel like from his point of view. So he's going to throw everything he can at this whole case in this situation. But yeah, I'm curious who Denise is, how Paz know him, where he come from. Like, I know they're gonna get into all of that, but I'm gonna be frustrated, I'm sure.
Go to this
Yeah.
one.
What, this one? No hate?
Dan the Man, yeah.
No hate to Michael Ealy, but they could have kept Junior alive if we were just going to have another cop try to take down the St. Patrick's. I mean, I get what you mean. However, that would have just been more of a scratch in my head, like where you come from. You know what I'm saying?
And also, he's being told, leave the case alone. Leave the case. No, I got this. For Auntie, this and whatever he said, basically to break it down.
Yeah.
And he should have listened to his mom and everybody saying that the case is closed. So now his death is being the reason why it's being opened up again.
Yeah. Is it me, or I was talking about this on my live earlier? I feel like Paz didn't go hard enough explaining to him why this is not a good move. Like, we've seen Paz's veins on her forehead and her neck for 10 years over Jamie and Angie. But when you find out your son is investigating Tariq St. Patrick, I feel like she let it go real easy. Like, she didn't go hard for it. Like, I don't think she thoroughly understands what Angie, I don't want to say what she went through, because she has to be held accountable when it came to those. But I don't know. I feel like she just kind of let him do whatever.
Yeah,
even though he's grown, but still, right. I don't think she fought hard enough.
I guess she was just thinking like, he's gonna listen to me. I don't know, man. No. That's crazy, because you're right. She should have been on some. Yeah, that's the scary thing about when your kids get grown.
Yeah, that's true.
You just hope they listen, and that's it. And this guy's just like had this super hard on for this information. He was like eager. You know how it is sometimes too with them rookies.
Yeah,
they be so eager.
Yeah, but this is gonna be next. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Dexter Cumberbatch said that Junior wouldn't have listened. He's stubborn like Angela.
Yeah, I agree. But Paz, Angie ain't listening, but Paz still over there screaming every episode at OG Power. Yeah. But this is messy because y'all remember Paz was given money out of James's will. So she got her salon from James. So I'm sure she's still running that salon. And now Tariq is the so-called hero saving Junior. Like, this is a lot.
So wait. Did you say Tariq is the hero saving Junior? What?
Yeah, because didn't Tariq at the end of the episode pretty much say that he
murdered? Oh yeah, like that was his
killer? So
right,
yeah,
his plan.
Yeah, this is a lot.
That was I thought that was crazy. Because I feel like if that happened in real life, they would still open up like a case about it. I feel like they would dig into that a lot more, especially giving his past, how he's already in the system, how people already been looking at him.
Yeah. I mean, Tariq is linked to pretty much every deletion on that campus.
Yes.
So coincidentally, he is now the hero of the campus. Like, what?
Right. And then the question would be, what was he doing on the campus? Yada, yada, yada. Like, it's just so many things that they could go with this thing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's a lot.
So was that your scratch in my head moment? I'm sorry. What was it again?
That was one of them. I had two, but that was one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I got hold on, boo. One. I said who? Remember the
Tootsie Pop.
The Tootsie Pop.
Oh,
the Tootsie Pop commercial.
The owl.
That's what I'm about to do. One, a two, a three. That's what I got. I got three, girl. It's probably more than that, but so yours was. Say it again. I'm sorry.
No, it was the light skinned nightmare, Michael Ealy,
like his whole existence.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
And
do you have any?
I gotta think about it. You gotta come back to me.
Okay, because he said he might not have. So I got one.
Okay.
Drew being maced or pepper sprayed and then driving immediately after. That was so realistic.
I think they call that beige rage.
I guess so.
By any means necessary. Maybe he had one good eye because one is kind of squinted.
Yeah,
and
that's
the other
true.
one.
But like, give it some time. Like, he didn't even really. He's like, B, and that's it. Now I'm about to start driving some more. Like, it's what? All right. That was one. You got one or no?
Yeah, I got one.
What is it? Don't look on my. Did you?
I'm not looking. I don't.
Oh.
I didn't look, but
Okay.
it might be on there though.
Okay.
In that same scene,
Uh-huh.
Tariq didn't kill Drew.
Okay, that was my other scratch in my
he
head
was like,
moment.
What the F Monae gonna say something, whatever he said.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you could have just killed them because they trying to kill you. You could have took them down one by one. That's an easy first kill right there. You crash into him and keep it pushing.
Yeah, that was my next one. The fact that Tariq missed him at like close range after he literally just finished rolling up on him, and Braden finished rolling up on those guys, and they was able to shoot them down. So why couldn't you do that to him? And I think, you know who, I told Josiah about it, and he was like, he didn't want to shoot him.
I was the one that said that. And yeah, that was another reason.
That was
I was about to counter it. I was about to say another reason why I wasn't gonna consider it a scratch in my head moment is because he still had some type of what I call it loyalty to Monae.
Oh.
So I think that's another reason why he didn't like fully commit to killing him.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, I see that as well a little
Not
bit.
bad for
you know.
Gen Z, right?
Wait, don't shut up, boy. Sorry, what was you saying?
No, I see his point as well because Tariq, I think in his head, he's going to get out of this trying to explain to Monae about what Drew and Diana did. So it wouldn't help his case to Monae if he off Drew. I think that's kind of what his mindset is.
Yeah. And you know what? When I watched it the second time, I saw that he was just shooting, and he wasn't even anywhere in sight.
Yeah.
So he's just shooting, saying, "What Monae gonna say about this? Da da da." When she know about your plan, it's like. So I started to realize, okay, I'm still gonna put it down as a scratch in my head, but I could see that that's probably not. That probably wasn't what was going on. He's all about leverage.
Yeah.
So okay, there we go with the leverage. But how about this though? Drew being able to crawl out of the car. Okay, after getting basically T-boned by Tariq. That's serious.
Yeah.
I don't know if people understand how serious impact from a vehicle is. Like,
and then it's a truck.
Yeah, and that was a truck, and it was on his side. That should have that could have caused a little bit of. That could have caused some internal damage. The way he hit him on the side, like that looked like it could have hit his shoulder, hit his sides. Whatever. He should have been dazed. Like, it's serious. I hit like a railing coming off of a highway in the snow. I hit a railing and I was going like 5 miles per hour. And when I hit the thing, I shook like I don't know what. I had serious whiplash.
Wow.
And so when I experienced that, I was like, yo, imagine I know that going faster than that could definitely delete somebody. So yeah, that was definitely scratching my head moment.
No, yeah.
And DeMarcus said, "Where was the airbag?" Right? He's got to go soon because the game, right?
Yeah.
What was your I'm sorry, what was your scratch in my head moment again? Your other one.
My other one was if Tariq had a bag at Stansfield, why didn't we immediately try to get the bag instead of going through all of this? Like, because, he was, talking about, like, he don't have no options. They went to the storage to get the blinkies, but...
And they said they ain't had no money before that, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, we wait 12 hours to get the bread? Like, that didn't make no sense. I thought I was tripping, but I'm like, okay, maybe I'm missing something here.
Right.
Wow.
Even when he said he didn't have no money, I'm like, ain't no way Tariq don't got no money.
Exactly. You just bought a car.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't understand. But yeah, that was my other one. I was confused.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right. Well, because you right about that. So my other one was Kane beating up on Trace while he was in pain and almost bleeding to death from a GSW, child. Like,
yeah.
What?
That's kind of like the Drew thing. Like, we have to give some allowance to book two.
I guess they all, that's my last one. Wow, you got another one?
No, I just.
We're gonna let you do your favorite moment, and then you could go. Thank you so much. And then you can send Josiah up. Do your.
I don't really have a favorite moment, but I love how Tariq uses leverage, like we said already. Like when he's running, the suspense part to me was when he was running from King. That part we were like go go go. One of those like, and to do that in a show, I never did that in a show. I only did that watching movies.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So when we get to that part and he calls Drew, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell him everything if you don't stop him. I'm gonna tell him everything if you don't stop him." I loved it. I'm like, yo, he's mad smart, yo. He's mad smart. That part, that's one of my favorite moments.
Okay, you can't do another one because Pretty Girl gotta go.
Okay, and you then, go, and then I'm gonna go.
Wow. Okay, go ahead, Pretty Girl.
I'm sure this is an unpopular opinion, but every scene with Drew made me laugh. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was comical specifically when at the end, when all the kids was at Monae's bedside and everybody, Kane and Diana was like, Mom, they're all happy, and Drew's in the back like, yeah, we miss you, we need you. Like,
yeah. Yo, oh my gosh.
I was dying laughing. I said, Drew, he definitely was my comic relief. I don't think it was on purpose, but
he lost me this episode.
The pepper spray.
He has a thing for villains, not Kane. It's villains. And to me, Kane is not really a villain.
He's not a good one if that's your man's.
He's just the op, that's all.
Oh, the next one is my son Braden LeVar Weston. When he was in the car and he's like, "Yo, man, you the only family I got. Yo, we need to do a dap up, do a little." Whatever.
Yeah, I know you feel it too. You feel it too.
It was such a.
You're not supposed to leave me hanging. Like,
yeah.
You're not supposed to leave me hanging. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, one of those And I was like, the moment it didn't even feel like acting. It felt real. It was like, it seemed like this is really all they got. Like all they got right now is each other, and they like, despite the whole situation with a whole $100,000 bounty on their head, they still, showing like, yo, we all we got, yo. So
yeah,
we in this together regardless. I like that part. I love that part. It just was like, it shows like loyalty, and that's a big deal to me.
Yeah, I mean, especially after your father just called you a white monkey. I mean, you're gonna have to go with the other jungle bunnies. You might as well. Like, what the heck? A jungle bunny?
Yeah, he was wild.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like the fact that after hearing all of that with his father, it could have went any other way. It could have went like, yo, I'm doing this. This is all this is because of you. He could have turned on my mans, but he didn't.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that coming.
Of course, I didn't see that neither. But I'm saying like, there's a bunch of ways that can go. He could have took his frustration out on him, but instead he brought him in with open arms, saying like, "Yo, we in this together now. I don't got nobody else." Yeah, you're my only
family. Yeah, true. Yeah.
You can tell Braden. Sorry,
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying when he got back in the car, you could tell he was sad. Like, he wanted to cry in the court. Like, he wanted to cry a little bit. He felt the way, but he chose his life.
He sure did. That's why when Tariq was apologizing to him, he's like, "I didn't mean that, Tariq." Like for real, he loved the adrenaline. I always used to say that. This guy gets an adrenaline rush. He loves to be the bad kid. But this is actually a part of my favorite moment. Sorry. One of my favorite moments. This is when, Tariq is telling him he's apologizing for getting Braden into the game. And I was just, it was kind of satisfying to me because I feel like I've always wanted Tariq to just like wake up and see like you didn't need to choose this life. And now that all this is going on, for him to take a step back and actually like have that mindset that I always wanted him to have. I mean, I know it's too late now. He can't change anything, but to at least voice it and say, man, like I would give anything to just be a regular college kid right now. And I was like, see? Exactly.
Yeah, right. He was saying that.
And that was why I really loved this scene because that's all I ever wanted was for Tariq to just kind of like, and you know what else I'm waiting for?
This one of your favorite moments?
Oh, wow.
I got another one.
Okay. I'm also waiting for Tariq to give his father some props. And I think it's coming. I'm hoping. Give your daddy some props. I know I heard it in the like the whole trailer review or the trailer preview, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
that I heard him saying he has to take the father's good parts and bad parts and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just hoping that we're gonna hear him give his father his flowers. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all. Go ahead. What's your favorite part? I got another favorite moment too. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy.
All right. What if we got the same one?
Go ahead.
Mine is when Effie told Tariq that basically Kane is on the lookout for him or looking for him. The only reason why I liked it was like, okay, she's still on. She don't know what she want to do. She's like a Catwoman a little bit, like how Catwoman is good and bad or whatever. She don't know who she want to work with. She gave that vibe off a little bit, and then that's like another thing that gives me a reason to believe she might be the first one to die. Her or Drew, because Drew seems very easy right now, but her, like, you could, like, the way it's looking, it's looking like if she like move the slightest way wrong or something, Kane gonna take her out.
Ooh, Kane.
Kane or the top dog, the girl, I forgot her name.
Noma.
Yeah, Noma.
Yeah. Especially if there's some type of trace of that text.
Right.
Wow. When I was watching it again today, I was like, she don't seem like she gonna make it out. What you think, pretty girl?
Yeah, I went through this at length, earlier today, because I think of myself as Team Effie in terms of me loving her character, the complexity of it. I love, complex characters, Ghost, Rock, all those type of people, because this is very interesting to me. But it was one of my favorite moments as well, because she still loves Tariq, but she also likes Kane. But her feelings for Tariq supersedes her feelings for Kane. And I don't want to say it's a theory, but I wouldn't be surprised if Effie ends up either saving Tariq's life or taking a bullet for him, because the thread of this show is Effie, looks out for herself. She's selfish. I feel like she kind of has to be based on what we've been given with her background. But I feel like that would be like the last opportunity for like a grand gesture, because she quote unquote snaked Tariq so many times. So it can give like a Angela vibe, if you will. Just, if she had to be in a position, she could either take out Kane to save Tariq or save Tariq's life, like taking a bullet for him or something. But I kind of can see something like that happening. Because I do feel like I don't want to say she's having a full character arc, but I feel like she's getting to the point where she's feeling I don't know if she feels she can trust people, but I think she's learning that there are people out there that's willing to ride for her. You know what I'm saying? Like Kane has looked out for her, Tariq has. So I feel like she's kind of turning a little bit, but it may be too late to kind of erase the damage she's done.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely see a character arc. I will say this about, what was her name? Alex. I don't know her full name.
Lepre.
Yeah, she's doing a good job at like acting with her face. You could see it on her face that a character arc is coming. That's what it looks like. And I definitely don't think she's going to make it.
Right. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to go. Finals is on. I love you all.
It is on.
Let's go Team Braden.
Later.
All right. See you. Thank you. Joe has to come up soon because we're about to do the least favorite. I'll call. He doesn't have, my other son, he don't have much. He said he don't have a favorite moment. He just got a least favorite moment.
Oh.
So I think he just told him, oh my gosh, I'm not ready yet.
Like directions.
Yes, no direct, like just getting it over. Mom wants you. Like, oh my gosh. So my other favorite moment. Did you do your favorite moment yet?
Yeah, everything with Drew. Because it was funny. Like, it was just
yeah.
hilarious.
You're right. Okay. Because I'm like, I know you did, but I can't. I hate when that happened. I'm sorry. Okay, so hold on, y'all. The team up.
I'm not judging.
No, I know a lot of the ninjas don't care about this. They probably like, yes, no, don't, no. I told him to hold on, that I'm gonna let you know. It's for the least favorite. We didn't do that yet. You gonna sit here and wait?
When are you gonna get into that?
Like in a minute. So yeah, just stay here. It's all right. Sorry.
Very good.
So the team up against Monae and Lorenzo. As a matter of fact, it's good for you to come in at this after this. And it's not what you guys think, okay? The only reason why, okay, I'm sorry, the team up against Monae from Lorenzo and Mecca, okay? And it's not what you think. It's because it was like seeing all the dead people.
Oh.
Zeke, Lorenzo, Mecca. I always felt like Mecca's character could have been definitely fleshed out a lot more. So seeing him again was cool. I started to like Lorenzo, so get him getting deleted, I didn't like that. So to see them actually like together and like, oh, did you tell her yet? Nah, I thought that you should tell her. Like, I was like, look at them. I did not appreciate Mecca dropping the B word all the time. And like, I don't know. I know that there's a part of that scene where I like the fact that it was in like a setup like the interrogation room. So she's looking at herself from the window. Looks like I said, an interrogation room, but she sees her fighting for her life. But I feel like some people would think like as for me, I didn't appreciate what they were saying to her. But a part of me is wondering, like, Monae, is this what you feel about yourself? Is this what you're, because we know it's not really them, but is this what you feel about yourself, or is this what you feel like they think about you? You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to figure that part out. Like, is it that, I know for a fact when it came to Zeke, like, that's really how she was feeling, because that's her guilty conscience. Like, please forgive me, this and that, I got you in this mess. That's her guilty conscience, because if I would have just left you down there, this wouldn't have happened. Even though she wanted her son, but she still tried to keep him close, but further away going to school, but it still wind up getting him. Yeah. But when it comes to like all the stuff that they were saying, with Lorenzo saying, oh, by the time the game really kicked off, you were doing this, I was like, so then how come you seem like you had so much power while you was in prison? It just didn't, yeah. It didn't match up to me, but I like that moment. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. I just like to see the dead people. What did you think about it?
That was your favorite moment?
That was one of them. Remember, my favorite moment was with Tariq in the car, talking about,
unfortunately, those scenes with Monae was my least favorite.
Yeah, that's what my son's about to talk about soon.
He can go ahead. I'll let him go since he's watching the game. He can go ahead first, and I'll expound.
Come on. Well, you gotta take. Oh gosh. We gotta get some different headphones, because these like, no, that's not that one.
That's the what?
That's not the one here. Sorry. Say hello.
Hello. I was waiting till I got it in there first. But, so I guess I'm here to do my least favorite part. My least favorite part was that whole scene that y'all was just talking about. I think, first of all, I love Mary J. Blige's character. I love Monae. I think she's great for the show. They did a great job casting her, but her acting needs a lot of work. It was horrible. It was horrible. That whole scene was horrible. I was cringing during it.
Wow.
I wanted to skip it. She's like, I'm not about to die. I ain't dying. It was so corny. Like, everything was corny. It's like you're in the interrogation room, but you're looking at yourself in the hospital. That was kind of cool, but they just could have did a lot better with the acting. Like, it was not believable. It was not believable at all. Like, it looked like she was acting for the first time. And I don't think she's a bad actress, Danon.
Yeah, Danon.
Danon. I don't think she's a bad actress. I think that was just a bad scene. And a lot of people are saying that she's a bad actress. And I feel like that didn't help out her. Like, that didn't help her. Like, this is the 4th season. You got to come a little bit harder than that. I don't know if you guys agree, but that's my piece. And, that's about it.
That's it. You're not gonna wait around.
She is a bad. See, people, I don't think she's a bad actor. Actress.
Yeah. Let me just say this really quick. Cause
And I did realize that she got producer credits for this season.
oh, that's
I
what's
realized
up.
that.
But I will say this: the Mary slander will not stand. I'm 10 toes down with the boots and everything. Don't play, okay? The Mary slander will not stand.
She been nominated for what? In this? For
I
this
love
show?
Mary, and I just don't talk about her.
I think she does good. I think she's I think she does very good. Like, I actually love her in this. Oh, wait. Okay. That's a good one. I think I could have picked that one. The when he disowned his son.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. I could have picked that. I didn't like that either. And especially because he went to his sister's rescue and brought her back. Like, if it wasn't for him, something could have happened to her. Like, if he didn't come try to save her, something could have happened to her, and she came back safe. Like, you should be more appreciative of that. And that's your son. No matter what he does, you could be mad at him all you want, but I wish that Kane came in and beat them both up. Oh, he should have did that. I loved seeing what's the guy's name?
Trace.
I loved seeing him get beat up. I wanted to see that happen last season.
Wow.
I loved it. That probably was my favorite part.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so yeah.
We're gonna pray after this, all right? Because we're not doing this.
Well, I'll be part of that prayer circle because I agree. I agree.
I'm just playing. No, I hate Trace. Don't get me wrong. I hate Trace, but that was. I'm sorry. That was a lot. I didn't like that.
You didn't like him getting beat up after all he did when?
No.
Wow. He did a lot when he was like. Well,
I know
he was trying to snitch. Wait, what season was that? That was last season.
Probably maybe the one before that.
Yeah, maybe 2.
Yeah, that was season 2. My bad. I rewatched it again, and but. Yeah, season 2, he deserved it from season 2.
And that's when it should have happened. Yeah. Like, right now, you're looking for Brayden. Leave him out of it. It's just, for me, it's like, I needed to match the situation. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
I think Kane, he needed somebody to take his anger out on.
Yeah.
He couldn't get at Tariq, so Trace was the next best thing. That's how I saw it.
True. Yeah, which ties into one of my scratching my head moments was how was he able to really beat him up like that when he should have been in pain. I understand that he wasn't using the hand or the fist of the arm that he got shot, but like, bro, you're bleeding too. So, and then they also said that he was bleeding pretty bad, so he should have been a little weak.
Yeah,
that didn't really make sense.
Yeah. So,
but I didn't like that part, especially because like they just said. The slur, like he definitely said something very racist. That was corny too.
He said those jungle bunnies turned you into a little white monkey. That was crazy.
Wait, you remember that, or it's written down? Oh, wow, yeah, that was crazy. I had to write it
down. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What's up, you queen? So listen to Miss Pretty Girl before you leave. This is her least favorite moment as well.
I don't even think he has to because he said everything I was feeling about that Mary J situation.
What?
Well, I'm gonna say Monae. I don't know if you want to keep me off the channel now, Miss Kane, but I wholeheartedly agree. And typically I like scenes like that where we get some sort of like insight or transparency on what a character is thinking. But like I said, is the acting and just, I don't know if it's the directing as well. It just didn't, for me, it just didn't resonate with me. And I felt like the conversation between Mecca, Lorenzo and Nene, I just feel like it wasn't as deep as it should have been. Like I feel like they were just kind of just back and forth on the surface level. It really wasn't really introspective like it should have been. And with Zeke as well, even though I do like seeing the characters again, I want somebody, I like people getting their checks, but I don't know. I just felt like it was very surface level banter back and forth. It wasn't really nothing of substance to me. But again, this is her conscience. But yeah, it was kind of cringy to me, honestly. I'm just being honest. Those were my
and that's what we said. That's what we said. We was like, that scene, like, it didn't really do anything because like they were talking about you're dying. Like that was it was just so corny. Like you're dying, but then she didn't die. So it's like you didn't need that scene. And Mary and somebody just says and they paying out the A, She gets. I heard she gets like $1 million an episode, and then I just seen something the other day where Amari Hardwick, who's a way better actor than her, he only got like $100K an episode. Yeah, so that's not fair. Like I don't know. I just feel like that's you pay her what she's. I understand she's a big name, but if you getting paid that much, you gotta come a little bit harder than that, Mary. I love you though. Great musician. Gotta come harder than that.
Okay, so here's what I have to say about Mary. The only reason why I say the slander will, I was just playing around, but I love Mary. But here's the thing. I just don't talk about her acting. Even if it's not the best, I just don't. But I get it, what you guys are saying, because like I said, that was not one of my, I didn't enjoy that scene because of the acting. I enjoyed it because we got to see Lorenzo and Zeke again. And Lorenzo, Zeke, and what's his name? Mecca. That's the only reason. Yeah, that's the only reason. It had nothing to do, because like you're saying, what was the point of it? But we don't know. Sorry, it's only one episode. So what we have to find out, is she going to change? We had all this talk with her conscience, and it's like, okay, well, you over here talking about, as soon as you wake up, you talking about something, find out who did this? And then what are you going to do? Like, what was all that for? You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like you still Monae as you woke up, but maybe she knows that, hey, we got to find out who did this, put that to rest, then I can change. You know what I mean?
That's what I want to hope.
Yeah, so we don't really know if that was, if all of that really did make a difference for her. I don't know. But here's what I think when it comes to Mary. She definitely can act. However, I just think it's the role that she's playing. So, like, maybe trying to be a gangster. Yeah, trying to be like a gangster or a queen pin or whatever. She just doesn't, she's not comfortable in it. And I think that's where the challenge is. I don't think it has to do with her acting, because like, what's her name? I think it was Monica M. When she did a good job in Mudbound. Very, very good. I did not know that she was nominated for an Oscar in that, but she did a very, very good job. So that's how I know she can act. But,
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to sigh out loud. I'm just thinking, because in my head, I'm comparing her and somebody like Rock, right? They're kind of one and the same in terms of the type of positions they hold. Rock is able to pretty much, as she's being a drug queen pin, she's able to, have these other things. She's able to be vulnerable with her love interest. She's able to be away with her son. Like, we're able to see her in these different positions, and still convey, a difference. But Monae is just very straightforward, and I don't see any range. I guess that's my thing. Like,
Rock, like one dimensional.
Yeah, like Patina Miller does a great job, and I don't want to pit two actresses together. I'm just, as an example, I'm just showing the difference between how you can be a mother who's a queen pin,
right,
and but still be able to convey all these different emotions. But Monae just seemed angry, pissed off, angry. Yeah. Like, it has to be some balance. She's never really showing different sides of her. That's I guess my critique. But I love Mary J. Blige, but I'm just saying Monae.
Who said it might be the direction going on? Like, for the director is probably not directing because it was.
Yeah, I said that was directing as well. It's one of those things I can't pinpoint what. It's something off. Like, I just didn't like
because, like I said, I've seen her act now. So if she can take. She has to be good in some scenes. Like, we saw her being, when she was talking to Zeke. I thought she was fine when she was talking to Zeke. When she gets softer, or she cries, or she's trying to be softer with the kids, I feel like she does a little better job. But when she's trying to be gangster, it doesn't really come off like it's a natural thing, like how with Rock. It's not really no, but Rock is, she's a seasoned, not Rock. Oh, what's a Patina? She's seasoned veteran. You know what I'm saying?
I would say too, with Mary J. Blige, a lot of the things that we were saying when we first found out or saw her in this role, it didn't seem like a stretch, because she is this roundaway chick, bamboo earrings, in the music videos, mad, angry. So honestly, we don't know her personally, but this is what we convey. But for somebody like a Patina Miller, Rock seems like a stretch. Like, she's able to still convey that, even though that may be a completely separate. And I'm not saying Mary J. Blige is just a hard, angry person, but
yeah,
that's kind of what we've kind of seen growing up. But I don't want to go back and forth, but with comparing those two. But that's fine.
Y'all don't think it was kind of weird how she, like, I think a lot of stuff was moving too fast this episode too. Like, how is she basically like on the verge of death, and then she wakes up and she's just talking completely fine, like, oh, who shot me? Y'all need to do something about that. Like, how you just got shot, you almost died, and you wake up and you're talking like that. Like, I feel like that's not realistic as well. If you're in a position like that, wouldn't you like take a little while to get back to normal?
Yeah,
I feel like that wasn't realistic.
Yeah. I don't know. Folks just be saying a lot of different things when they wake up a day.
It was Diana's prayers, child, because she was getting on my
and that too, like, Effie, you set him up, and now all of a sudden you looking out for him, like you're the one. You basically was about to get him killed, but then you're texting him like, oh, Kane's here. He's about to get you. Like that's stuff like that doesn't make sense. You pick and choose. You pick a side. Stay on that side. Don't. Yeah. I'm not with all of that. So that's another thing that I didn't like. But hey, she helped him out, so I can't really complain. That's my guy.
True indeed. Yeah. True indeed.
I think with Effie, she made an emotional move by siding with Noma because she was angry that Tariq didn't forgive her. Mm-hmm. But then she kind of regretted it once she realized, like, oh, this is what I done. So she tried to clean it up, even though.
Okay, that makes sense.
A little too late, but yeah,
that's why it's best not to make decisions while you're angry and emotional, because then once things simmer down, you be like, oh my gosh,
exactly.
Like, why did I do that? So yeah, I think that's what she's having, an oh my gosh moment, like, my gosh.
Yeah.
So now she got to cozy up to Kane and do all this.
I hate them together. It just looks stupid.
You hate them together?
Yeah, and he's like, look at that.
I kind of like it. I'm here.
Yeah, me too. I ain't lying.
I might be going.
You a hater?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just like Tariq so much that it's just like.
But I don't like her with Tariq. And
I don't really like her with Tariq either. But it's the principle. Like, you was with him first, and then you gonna deal with somebody who just openly hates him. Like, this guy he's hated Tariq since the start of the show, and you know this, but you decided to mess with him still. But you expect. What is she expecting anything from Tariq? Like, I don't like. She's lost.
I would say she is lost. Yeah.
Yes, black girl lost, Puerto Rican girl, whatever she is, she's lost. Yeah.
She is confusion. Mm-hmm.
Yes, confusion. Yeah. Well, thank you, Joe.
Yep, that's
you
my
did a
segment,
great job.
y'all.
And thank you, Danon, for the super chat.
Appreciate
it.
See you, pretty girl.
Miss Pretty Girl.
Miss Pretty Girl. My bad. I didn't know her name, so it was like I just went by her tag.
All right. He just went by a tag. You still gotta put the respect on that tag.
Nah, he's not.
Tag, okay? Oh my gosh. No, I was teasing him already when he was talking about the Mary thing. I was like, but that won't be tolerated. None of that. But people were saying it all the time, so I don't really,
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so we already went through all the scratching my heads. Oh, you did your least favorite. I didn't do mine, right?
Okay.
So my least favorite moment was Drew telling Diana to smother Monae with a pillow when she wakes up. Child. I was like, this freaking dude is really a hot mess. Okay? And then the other part was when he told her to walk, like, you want to go to the hospital so bad, walk. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm ready for him to go, child.
Yeah, Drew.
Oh my gosh. You got to go, baby.
Yeah, it was fun. It was, even though it was messed up, but it was still hilarious to me because Drew, he was frustrated. He was like, hold on, Diana, you are the one. And I was kind of cursing her out too, because I said, Diana, when Monae wake up and ask you to sell them bricks, I'm gonna need you to be happy selling those bricks, baby girl, because you wanted out this life and came up with this plan, but now you're back in that. No, I'm just saying, not in real life. This is TV, so I can do that. But in real life, I would never condone this.
Of course. You like him though? You feel where he coming from? Stick to the plan.
Yeah, like, because for Diana's purposes, because she over there complaining to Poppy, complaining, about being in his life and just hating, having to do what she does. But it's really because Monae saved her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't think.
Yeah. It was an eye opener for her.
Yeah, and how did you feel about Monae telling the kids that she loved them? Because I don't ever recall her saying that to them in unison.
Oh, that's a good. I mean, I that it didn't strike me as anything odd because I knew it. I thought that I don't know. You might. I mean, you the one. You went and I think you rewatched it before, right?
Yeah.
So you would know. I thought I heard her say it before, but I know I've heard her always say I would have did. You know, I remember her saying I would have done that for any one of you, this and that. But I guess you don't hear her say I love you. But what was her conversation that she had with Diana before she got shot?
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like she may have told Diana she loved her. Because I'm trying to read in the dialogue from that scene. I can't recall verbatim if she said she loved. I feel like she may have, but this is the first time I'm hearing or remembering Monae saying it to all of the kids at once, which was interesting because she's always screaming at them in unison. But and she probably a little drugged up, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like it's a true feeling. I do feel like, something she did want to say. But it felt good her at least saying it because we know she loved them, but she just has a hard or a special way of showing it.
Yeah. It didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that she did it, because I mean, like I said, it didn't catch me off off guard because I guess I thought I heard her say it before, but like you said, all three of them together, especially Kane, because I feel like she definitely told Drew that a few times. Like that. Probably, that's like, that's a so big which is weird, right? Which is so weird because now the tables have turned so much, and Drew just wants her smothered. So it's crazy, I feel like Drew, he's lost me. I'm ready for him to go. He got to go.
It's just mainly because I feel like she made him office boyfriend. That's the main thing.
Right. I mean, that's crazy because your boyfriend has something to do with deleting your father, though. So, he was fine with it. I understand that she set it all up, but that's why you shouldn't have dealt with that family anyway, because there was already issues. Yeah.
But he knows Monae was behind all of that, though.
Yeah.
He knows, I think that's his problem. Like, you really conspired with my boy toy to off my daddy, which I don't think it's not.
I get it, but it's not like it was a random nigga. Like, this dude, that was his father. Frank was the dude's, was Gordo. It was Gordo, right? Frank was Gordo's father.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you, I'm just like, what do you expect? Like, it's not like she chose somebody. It's not like she said, you know what, I'm gonna get Drew's boyfriend to do it. That's what I'm gonna do. No, there was a whole connection going on.
Yeah.
But I get it. I get where he's coming from. I do. Where he's just so upset and you made me. But it's like another thing too is she didn't literally make you pull the trigger. You went in there and didn't ask no questions. You went off of a you know what I'm saying, text and this and that, and you went and did what you did. You made an emotional decision as well. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always want to blame somebody for something, but you literally did it. Monae did not put the freaking blicky to your head and say, Drew, you better go do it.
Yeah.
I mean, just far.
But if it got that far, she would have eventually told him to do it or been mad. Like, why did you do it?
Yeah.
The order would have came eventually.
Right? So she just did it as she did her little manipulation tactic. I mean, but and at the same time too, why she did that as well.
Yeah.
She wanted to. It just wasn't a good idea to delete Lorenzo.
Yeah.
It just wasn't good. I get it. She was upset, but it was a mistake. Just don't talk to him for the rest of your life or something. Gosh. I mean, he literally didn't mean to do it. And I think that's why I'm so amused by the ghosts being together, Mecca and Lorenzo, because Lorenzo was trying to delete Mecca that night and he made a mistake. So that's why I was so amused by it. I wasn't even paying attention to how, I guess, powerful they wanted the scene to be.
Yeah.
That went over my head, I guess, because it wasn't powerful. So it was just like, okay, it's nice to see the guys.
Little tag team. I mean, he was giving, Fast and Furious realness a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you watched that, but yeah, girl, it was a lot.
Yeah, I've seen like probably 2 Fast and Furious or something like. Thank you, Kelly Renee says, "Hey y'all, tomorrow is my B-day. I want to bless the host. Oh, gonna go back and catch the replay. This episode was full. It sure was. I've heard people kind of comparing it to John Wick. I've never watched John Wick, so. But thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you. Come on, blessing me when it's your birthday, girl. Come on.
Yeah, there was elements. I don't want to ruin if you ever wanted to watch John Wick, but the whole putting a number on someone's head and texting everybody, that's kind of like
okay. Yeah, somebody said that already. Yeah. That's what somebody was saying, like the whole that I saw that. Yeah. Okay.
You can tell they put elements from other things in this episode, like other.
Yeah, they be taking stuff sometimes, but it's okay. All right, well, yeah. So this was my, least favorite moment. I mean, the way it's like he's so dark now that it's like I can't wait. Like you need to go. But with Diana seeming to have such a a remorseful heart towards her mom, I could see her dying now. Like they're gonna try to make it sad instead of giving us what I want, giving me what I want, which is him. I want you gone, Drew.
I don't know. I was thinking, watching this, I was thinking she may turn on Drew.
Who? Her? Right?
Diana. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like
make it seem like he was the one behind, spearheading the whole thing.
Wow, that would be
I did think about that. But
see, the thing is, right? I guess if I was a character, you would probably like me too, because I think I got some complexities going on. Because for me, when I want a character to die, it matters how they die, right? So you could never be like, oh, such and such is dead now, Miss K got to be happy. No, how did he die? Was it satisfying? Yeah, I could be happy that I don't got to see him on the camera, on my screen anymore, but was it satisfying? So for me, if she does something to her own brother where she turns on him and causes him to die, I don't know about that. But if somebody deletes him that, he kind of had it coming with, then I'll be like, okay. But I would feel like, dang, that's kind of messed up, Diana.
But it's more so because I feel like at this point she's trying to. I think it may get to a point where she's trying to keep Monae alive, and he's probably going to be still trying to off Monae. So I think an effort to save her mom. But I don't really see Diana. I mean, I don't see her being the one pulling the blicky on him. But I can't see her conspiring to kind of let people know. But I think that would just show more of the savagery of Diana versus being it's satisfactory seeing Drew, be deceased. Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like something's going to shift with the siblings. But when you get a chance, before we leave, I do want your thoughts. I'm not sure if you discussed it earlier before I got on.
I got a few.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I got 1, 2, 3. I was trying to hurry up. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I just didn't know if you was trying to end it because I had a question for you. Okay, go ahead.
And I don't disagree with what you're saying, by the way. I think it's a good point. It's just that I would be I wouldn't be satisfied if she had something to do with it. Not saying she would pull the trigger.
No, I agree.
I just feel like, damn, girl. But
I wouldn't like it.
I see that though, because he seems unhinged. Like, and that's why I feel like he would be the first kill, because he's not thinking the way he used to. He's not thinking like that. He's just angry.
Yeah.
So I could really see him just losing it. And like you said, Diana, she's more of a thinker and she's a schemer. She get that from her mama. So I could definitely see that happen, and she'd probably be really sad about it. But how many? First of all, let me ask you this: how many Tejada kids do you think are gonna die, if any at all?
I see one death, one probably imprisoned, and one just getting away scot-free.
And of course, we would want that to be Diana.
Unfortunately.
Do you? No, honestly, she's not a favorite of mine either, child. Oh my gosh. But okay. All right, so I just want to say really, really quickly, how did you feel about because we could really not have to talk about this like that, but Obi pushes up on Noma. That's crazy.
Mecca's long gone. I'm like, Obi, be quiet. Oh gosh. Oh god. Okay, a part of me feel like it feels as necessary to stay close to her because he has kind of a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like he had Tariq help him with the green cards and he's trying to keep that under wraps. And I feel like what he's doing with Noma is kind of not really the same thing, but it's also a little bit of parallel to how I felt how Effie was with Kane this episode. I feel like Effie wanted to stay close to Kane because in some way she wanted to be able to intervene if something were to happen to Tariq. Like she wanted to kind of, orchestrate saving Tariq on some level.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like she was kind of sticking to Kane because he's the scary one out of the siblings.
Right.
So I feel like Obi is kind of doing the same thing. He's sticking to Noma as close as he can to save himself, though.
Right. Like how he took those guys out
exactly.
real quick.
He may still have some feelings for her, but I do feel like he's multitasking. But it was definitely wrong time, wrong place, sir. Like what?
Yo, that idiot. It's always a problem when somebody tells you what. Like, this is, I have your stuff on a flash drive. Then you got the other idiot that Obi took out, like, I know what you did with the green cards. You're the one that let them, yo, you're an idiot. Yo, I'm so happy when he took him out. Like, all right, really? Shut up. She came back like, oh, she was like, what happened here? They let Brazen in.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. All right. So I want to just say something real quick about this. Maybe it might not turn out to be quick. I don't know. But when I watched Anya and this interaction with her mom, with Noma, I was getting ghosts in Tariq. Obviously, I think everybody probably saw that. She can't touch her money until she's 21, just like Tariq couldn't touch his money until he graduated. She knows that her mother's not telling her everything. Noma's trying to, shelter her and keep her from all this stuff. I was wondering if eventually, even though Tariq missed it, he didn't get her like he wanted to, that he would eventually catch up with her and that they would bond over that situation, just that whole like understanding of our parents and how they're lying and all of this and that. So, but how did you think about this?
Yeah, they definitely, Tariq and Anya has a lot in common. So people have been kind of guessing that they may end up together. I wouldn't be surprised, even though that I don't want to say it's cheesy, but it's predictable, maybe, possibly. But yeah, I definitely saw the parallels between Anya and Tariq, and the conversation that Anya had with Noma. But I have to give Tariq was very much annoying when he was going through this rebellion phase, but I don't know, Anya, I feel like you're a little too old to be this naive. Like, she's giving me 20 maybe, because I feel like 21 is approaching. So you're a 20-year-old college student. I feel like girls at this age mature faster than boys. So I feel like mentally, I don't know. I just feel like she needs to be kind of hit more on game. Like, you have these people usher you, out of your dorm room or your living situation. Then you're at a hangar. You're oblivious to everything that's going on. Then you go back to your mom's house, and you just mentioned that you saw your dad had a blicky, had a thing in his head. I don't want to say it because you too, but I don't know. I just feel like at this point, even though Noma is missing opportunities to be honest with her daughter, I feel like Anya, she's blissfully like ignorant, and it's frustrating me because girl, put two and two together.
yeah. Like, that was crazy how she's sitting it. Like, if like you said, that's such a great point. If you saw your father get deleted or you found him like that, what you should be on some traumatized business where like now your head is on a swivel. Like, what's going on, Mom? Why are you taking him out? Like, I know she's saying that, but her actions are too lax. Like, you sitting, oh, they better have a manicurist on this plane and this and that, and then you don't want to hear nothing. You put your headphones on. What's taking y'all so long?
Exactly.
Like, what's going on? I'm not putting no headphones on. I want to know. That whole shootout and everything should not have gone unnoticed. Come on now.
Yeah, it's a callback to the scene with Tariq when Holly called the Jamaica's on Ghost. But my thing is, it's daytime. Okay. Right. You already know you in danger, girl, low key.
Right.
You don't have no peripheral vision, like, and there was way too many gunshots that were. It was too much. Like, girl,
that was crazy. I don't know about all that.
Oh gosh, but yeah, it was. I don't want her to annoy me.
Right, Tariq was like, "That ain't work." No, it didn't. That plan ain't work. Sure enough, didn't.
They needed one more man, and maybe they could have been successful.
Right, they done got away, child. I was like, "Oh, this is so stupid." But I'm not shipping them. I just kind of feel like if he still gets up, if he still meets with her, they could bond over that. That's all I'm saying. Everybody over here in the chat trying to ship them. I ain't shipping them. I'm saying just bonding. But we already know how Tariq is. Like, every time he gets with a chick, he act like he gotta
do a little sample.
Yes, and I'm like, no. It would be so interesting, though, for Tariq to smash and then take a picture with them like this, be like in the bed, like, yeah, I'm with the girl right now. Yeah, you see what's going on.
How about the map?
I'm living right. I'm next to her. I'm in the bed with your daughter. I can get her anytime. That would be crazy. Yeah. I could see him doing that, but I don't think he would delete her. Like, if you want to call yourself the apex predator, then those are the type of moves you're gonna have to make, my love.
Yeah.
Love. Speaking of love, how about this one?
Yeah.
Davis holds it down for Tariq and he doesn't collect the bounty. Love. Yeah. She was like, remember that what did she say? She said, you're missing opportunity. I forgot what she said, but she said, you're looking at it all wrong, love. And he was like, I'm going to have to pass.
Yes.
Love. Or whatever he said. But he had to say love at the end.
He said, F your money, love.
Yeah, F your money, love. And then she was looking at him like she wanted a piece too. Like, I'm very good to my friends.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what type of friend you trying to be, girl?
Yeah. you know she like him a little, built and stuff. But Mecca and then, come on now.
Yeah, Obi, you need to put a little bit weight on you, boo-boo.
Exactly.
just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why I felt that. I hope I'm reading too much into the scene, but it was giving. I hope it wasn't giving foreshadowing because she mentioned pretty much. I hope you're not making a decision you're gonna regret. He said, "I don't do regrets." I'm like, oh no, Lord.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm completely what's the word? Attached to Davis like that to where I'll be falling over, but I don't want him to go. But I'm still heard about Proctor, and we already knew, what happened to him. So I'm I don't know.
They need to bring him back. I know they did before, right? But they did before. I think they did on the first season. I think, right, with all the ghosts in the room.
Proctor,
was he in that?
I feel scene? In the classroom scene.
Yeah, I feel like he was there. Everybody that he had a hand in their death, he was. They were there.
Yeah, it was either him or Lisa Marie. I feel like it was Proctor probably. Yeah. Don't quote me.
But I loved Proctor. I was so mad when that happened. But Davis, don't play with me. I love Davis.
Me too.
And I love what's his name? Tate.
Yeah.
And so it's for them, even though they're not the best kind of people, I enjoy them. Don't take them out. Come on now. Yeah. But I was getting that vibe, girl.
Yeah.
I was getting that vibe, and I actually have it down right here. I'm scared for him.
Yeah.
So, like you said, when I watched it the second time, and she said that, I hope you don't regret this, I was just like, oh my God.
I know.
But he's he's got a little thing for the underdogs, and I'm like, me too.
Yeah,
Because
I
he's
love
like,
the
oh,
fact.
just give up the little guys, huh? Like, please.
I love the fact that he's looking out for Tariq. I mean, he's doing more than
Yeah.
what he has to do. But Noma, 100K, girl, you need to up that. If you don't know what Davis be charging,
Right.
you need to go back to the books, hun.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
$1
That is
million
a
or better.
fact. I kind of felt bad too when he was on the phone and he was like, I'm not giving up my, my license. My brother sacrificed everything for this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, dag. So I feel him on that as well. So it's a lot with Davis. He's another person that's kind of like a complex character, which I love. Like he's got reasons. Sorry, for how he is. He's got reasons for why he does crooked things, and then he also has a reason why he has a soft spot for certain areas. So
yeah,
I like that about him.
Yeah, but
Plus,
part of me that
like,
sorry.
Go ahead.
What did you say?
I said, plus he's Method Man. Like, really? Like, what are we talking about?
Was you bothered by the shower scene, ma'am?
I wasn't bothered. But the bodies were real. Should I say that? Like,
I love seeing that.
Mm-hmm. They were real. Like, they weren't snatched. I saw rolls. I saw a flat back a little bit. Like, I was like, huh. He probably requested it too, like, no BBL, or something like that. I was like, okay, real bodies, that's what's up.
I do appreciate that, yes.
Hey, girl, what was you going to say?
I forgot. Oh, no, I was going to say, with Davis, too, is like another character. Kind of remind me of, oh, God, I forgot Michael Ealy's. Detective Carter. Is given... I don't want to say this, but it's like, what is your purpose now? Because all the past couple seasons with Davis is getting his brother out. And yes, helping Tariq too. But now that his brother is gone, his license is kind of like, in the air. It's like, it's kind of opening the doors for like.
Right. For his death? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no. Yes, but like, you know how it is when a character kind of lose its purpose in the sense. It's like, okay, what else are we gonna do with you but just off you?
Delete you. Yeah.
I hope not, but we'll see, child.
Oh no.
I don't want it to happen.
Don't do that. But like, my son was saying that, I think he was the one that was saying the episode seems dark. The last one I was here. I think he was saying that it seemed like it was really dark. And they're going like this, or maybe it was somebody else. Somebody said that, like, it seems like they're setting it up to be the season to be dark. I think that was a conversation I had with an adult. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I'm expecting. I feel like the only person that made it feel dark to me was Drew, to be honest. And then and Tariq when he deleted Junior. I was like, here we go. This guy always deleting somebody that don't got a blicky in their hand. But it's okay.
Yeah, the only person that made it dark for me was Mr. Nightmare on Light Skin Street. I don't know what.
You just got a vibe from him, huh? Yeah, he might.
I don't know crazy. What.
He might be something different. I'm here for it though. Like, you know how they be having cops that they play by the rules, but they also dibble and dabble in a little bit of crooked stuff. Mm-hmm. I want him to go above and beyond a little bit. Like, I want him to take it to the next level, because he looked like he will take it to the next level. It's like he'll be on some torturing type stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely going there. Like they already set the tone. He has nothing to lose at this point. So he's ready for the smoke.
Yeah. Let me see it, baby. I'm here for it. Let me see that smoke, baby.
Do you think they're gonna bring Blanca back in? Like, do you think we're done seeing her?
I think we're gonna see her every now and then, probably, or maybe one time to like give the rundown of who he is. I don't know, but I mean, we saw it in the thing where he said, why is it on? I think I was trying to say something about him, but whatever. I just thought that was stupid for him to come there and do what he did, but we talked about him already. I feel like we're gonna see Blanca maybe one more time. Cause like you said, they just kind of they pushed her out the way it seems. You know, they kind of just like showed her and then moved her so that she could say what's going on with everybody. Oh,
Yeah.
Jenny, she's doing mob cases now. Like, you know what I mean? Just kind of like make that conversation to kind of just say, yeah, we're done here.
That's closure.
So she might not show back up, but then again, when she see this dude coming back,
that's the thing too, because probably in Blanca's point of view, like everybody she's worked with the exception of Jenny, is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like Whitman and Junior, like people are, so she's probably like, you know what? I don't need no problems. Let me stay away. But then also we maybe need to anticipate her for book 4 too. So
right.
So I don't know, child.
Yeah, that's what Monica said. She going to Chicago. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that.
Me either, but
I'm not here for that at all. Like my thing is, if you're so done with the St. Patrick's, why would you go to the next of kin, which is Tommy?
Yeah,
I don't get it. I guess she's sleeping on old Tommy, huh?
Yeah, she likes the last name Egan a little bit,
right? I don't want to see that.
Because Jenny going over there with the mob, I'm like, girl, you need to go to family court or something. This is not
your lane, girl. Or maybe she feel like the mob, they a little slower over there or something. I don't know.
They don't have no problems offing people, girl. What we do?
Right, girl, go sit down. You are so stupid. Yes, Monica. I was like, has she gotten wind that people are talking about how she speaks? Because it seemed like she was opening that mouth a little wider in this episode. It was like Detective Young. It wasn't like that. You know, she wasn't doing the clenched jaw talk. It was a little, it was a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe. I'm sorry, Blanca, actress, if you feel that way. Yeah, because we shouldn't be doing that. Okay, I feel bad for Paz. I just want to say that. I mean, she's hugging. I feel bad for her. This is the last person that she gets. I do feel bad for her. So this is my last point, and then you could say whatever you had to say real quick. Okay, so how do you feel about Noma cutting Tariq and Brayden off at the knees? Like, where we go from here?
That's my thing. I'm like, what we gonna sell? Right. Go to Atlanta, start selling some water. We can put on some suits and start selling some bean pies. Like, I don't know what we about to sell at this rate, because we need. But that's the thing. At this point, Tariq, like, I don't know if he's still trying to even be in school or school is even an option or not, but they have to figure out what their plan is and what their next move is. So do you really need to be selling bricks and bricks and bricks? Like, for what? Because you don't have no cases to, raise money for. So Tariq needs to figure out, is he just trying to get out the game and go to his family? Because if that's the case, you can just, get a regular schmegular job. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just like, what is y'all why at this point? Because y'all established that the block is too hot. Like, y'all really just want to be students at this point and worry about girls and exams. So I guess that's probably what we have to figure out, what Tariq's motives are at this point. Yeah. And I guess from there he could figure out what his next move is. That's the thing. I haven't really thought too much about.
Yeah, and are we going to Stansfield? Like, what are we doing?
That's the thing. I don't, because it seems like he's still enrolled, but at the same time, you got ops. You can't be going to class every day unless you try to go online and go to the library.
Right. This is crazy.
So
she cut him off at the knee. Like, you know what I love? I feel like he had like the quote of the episode when he said, "They deleted us and kept us breathing." Like, it's probably not, like, obviously I could delete. It's probably not, like, verbatim, but when he said that, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She bodied them, like, and there's like we're still here suffering, like.
So
What
is
the
this
heck?
so is this season going to be Tariq just trying to break free and be clear with all his drama from his past, or are we going to see Tariq still trying to find ways to either sell drugs or because there's other ways, because you don't necessarily have to say, hey, I'm Tariq St. Patrick, I need to sell that work. You can come up with a fake name. We got Breaking Bad. What was his
Heisenberg?
yeah, you can have a decoy name. So I don't think it would be hard to like sell drugs in secrecy. That's not an issue, but Tariq has to figure out, okay, do I even want or need to do this anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's just a repeat cycle. Like, we sell work, we get in problems with the ops, the distro. Like, I feel like he may be tired.
Yeah, and his school is paid for, right? His education.
Yeah, through Ghost's will or what
left,
have you.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like you don't really need money like that. Like you said, he can get a regular job. He can go get a job at the bookstore where Diana was working. Like, if you need to eat and stuff.
Exactly.
But that ain't gonna happen. I mean, if we heard him, he didn't say he was the apex predator in this episode, right? Or did he? I don't remember him saying that.
Hearing that, no.
So if he's saying that, then that he's still gonna be on the prowl. He's got to be the head hunter. So, but that could only be because he's gonna get wind that Noma is still trying to delete him, right?
I think, yeah. Sorry, I just thought of something. He lost his trust with Weston Holdings. So is he still? He can't even go to school, right?
Oh my god. Well, I thought
that's the thing. I don't know
separately, and then all the money he was supposed to get would come after that. That's what I thought. I don't know, but
that's the thing. I don't know, because the Queen Shao project was looped into that, and he lost that too.
My god.
Well, he sold that to RSJ and what have you. So it's like they didn't clarify if all or if some. Like, it seems like he lost everything when it came to that trust. So that he may have invested the funds. That's the thing, is not completely clear to me. Like, what his future is. Yeah. I don't know.
You think RJ, is it RJ? What's his name?
RSJ.
You think he gonna come back and help? The crazy thing is he looked for Davis for help, as if Davis were. He's like, I don't need you to be my lawyer. I need you to have my back. And I'm like, Davis is not your friend. But that's how you know.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, but that's how you know how desperate he is right now. He's just a kid. He doesn't. He literally doesn't know what to do. But for him to go to him was like, wow. But now it's like, would you go to RSJ? I feel like he would be the only one that could bail him out monetary wise. But
that's the thing. What would he do for RSJ?
Right. What's it for him?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. It's a lot of unanswered questions.
Oh wait, somebody said it looked like he working at the bookstore. I didn't see the trailer for next week's episode.
Okay.
What's up, JK? Hey.
Little humble pie to read.
Right. Come on now.
So if that wardrobe of yours, you be all right. But
right, exactly. But no, you gotta have them nice sweaters and jackets and things like that.
Exactly.
So what did you want to bring up real quick? Because I have one more question.
I can't think of anything, but you may jog my memory, so go ahead.
Oh no, I thought you said you wanted to ask me something before we left.
Oh no, it was about Anya, but you already went right into
okay.
that. So yeah, you good.
Okay, so here's my question, because my son's and a whole bunch of other Power fans, but my son is the one who brought it up. He was saying that he really believes that they are going to bring back Ghost in this final season. I think we were talking about that today, and I said if they did that, it would literally break the internet. Probably, obviously not, but
yeah,
because like out of everybody to really come and save Tariq, Ghost, and I'm just like, it would be fun. I'm always open to it. I just don't, And he said, my son was saying that because now Amari is actually posting it, and he never was doing that before. So now he's like promoting it. So I'm like,
Yeah, I saw a couple of photos and I didn't dig too deep when I'm like, Omari and Michael Rainey Jr. in the same room. Like, I don't know, because he was seemed like he was been very resentful and distant of the show. Yeah. So now all of a sudden, even though it's a 10-year anniversary, I still feel like I'm here for it. I just don't want it to be cheesy. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be done in good taste if he does come back and save his son. And I will like a very good and good explanation as to how he was able.
Very good explanation. A whole episode or two dedicated to what happened after the fact. Like,
yes,
everything.
Yeah, I don't want a 1 minute montage of where he been at the past couple years. That will not do.
Yeah. Some people saying that JK said, I feel like if Ghost comes back, it will be a dream sequence. Okay, fine. I mean, I want it to be really him. But remember, they keep bringing back all these other ghosts, but the ghost. And I always had a problem with that. And that's how you know there's an issue with him and whoever, right? Because it's like, if he can bring back all the other ghosts, why the heck they can't bring back James St. Pat? Right. What the heck going on? It's obvious that there's an issue.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe he gonna come to him and give him some advice in the dream. I don't know, but I'm not putting my hope in that. I'm just watching it and finish. If it happens, it happens, and I'm probably gonna go live ASAP. Okay. And that's just that. So, what's going on your channel, pretty girl?
Yes, recapping book 2, of course, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. And yeah, that's it for right now. You know, got a lot going on, so. If I pop up, show up and support you, girl. Of course, you know, have things in the works, but taking it slow. Yeah. But thank you for your support, everyone.
Yes, please support. Okay. And as for me, yes, this is what we're going to be doing on Sundays, guys. I am, you know, pretty busy. So normally I would usually, I would do one by myself, which is a recap by myself. However, because I'm so busy now, I'm just gonna have to do it on the Sundays where we do our least favorite moment, scratch on my head, la 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 la. You know, that's how we're gonna have to do it, because I just have to find my way to, you know, find a way to fit things in. That's just how I gotta do it, guys. All right, so I hope it's okay with you. Which, I mean, that might mean that the lives are gonna go a little bit longer. I hope you're okay with that, you know. But that's probably what that's gonna mean, because we're gonna go beyond the scratch of my head moments and the this and that, because we pretty much talking about all the points of the episode. Thank you to Marcus. Ms. K, do you remember Omari Hardwick, Michael Ealy, and Onika Rose in the movie For Color Girl? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was terrible. You understand me? That was terrible. I think I watched it one time and said never again.
That's why I call Michael Ealy a nightmare of like.
Yeah. Yes.
Every time I see him, trigger.
DeMarcus, he was on one of the worst fathers lists. I think he was number 1. Michael Ealy's character. He was number 1, I think. If I'm not mistaken, he was number 1. And I think whatchamacallit was number 2, Kanan. But he was number 1 because he dropped 2 babies out the window. I mean, come on now. I hated that movie. And then Omari Hardwick's character was, you know,
scumbag. Yes.
Down low with AIDS. Like, it was crazy. That movie was horrible. You hear me? Yes. Horrible. So it's not something I would ever suggest. It's not something I would ever watch again. Okay? You would have to pay me. DeMarcus, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. But anyway, y'all, we gonna find out what happens with this guy. One shot is saying that Detective Don Carter is what happens when you don't take advantage of PTO/bereavement leave. Wow. Yeah, you start.
That ain't even enough, y'all, because my job only gave me 3. I mean, the average is 3 days. That ain't enough. I mean, PTO.
Yeah, what? 3 days? Like, that's insane.
I said, what I'm gonna do with it? I mean, I took it, but I'm like, what I'm gonna do with this? I need a couple weeks, but you know, it's corporate America.
That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't even stop. Let me get off it because I'm going to say wow probably another time.
Maybe it's different in the force, but
right.
corporate America is like, girl, you got 72 of the hours to get it.
Yeah, what the heck? Thank you, Monica M. She said, have a good evening. I started my day with Pretty Girl and ended with you, with both of you. Great Sunday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Renee Hicks and everybody. Matthew Wilson was here. AG, DeMarcus Vaughn, One Shot Gaming. I will see you guys in the next video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Take care and be blessed. Bye-bye. Yes, thank you.